Hello! I'm super excited to be sharing this special video with you guys today. It is a $5 art supply challenge, which means all the art supplies I'm using in this video add up to only around $5. And if you'd like to check out a real-time version of this video, which is over 2 hours long, feel free to visit my Patreon page at patreon.com/happydartist. For materials, first up I have this black Col-Erase pencil, which was only 76 cents after it was 30% off of $1.09. This white Sakura Gellyroll gel pen, which was 88 cents after I got it for 30% off of $1.25. This white Gellyroll charcoal pencil, which was only 70 cents after the 30% off deal. By the way, this is from Blick's annual back to school sale. Blick is a really awesome art supplies chain in the United States. And this Blick Studio Brush Marker, which I got online for $2.02, it was on sale and the original price is only around $3 each. So even without the sale, it's not that bad. And this folk art glitter paint, which was at Michael's, and I used a 50% off of one item coupon to bring the total down to only $1, which is crazy. And this little brush that I got for free from a friend of mine who was a kindergarten teacher and had used it for arts and crafts with her kids, and she was moving, so she gave it to me for free. And this Kraft tone gray paper, which is about 2 cents per sheet after all the discounts. I'm a huge bargain hunter, by the way. So yeah, that brings our total to $5.38. Okay, so I know there are lots of cheap art supply challenge videos on YouTube right now, but I was very careful to not label this video as cheap. Just because I spent only a couple of bucks doesn't mean that these materials are cheap in quality, or, you know, cheap as in they're just geared towards kids and toddlers. These are actually my favorite artist grade supplies that I use to create long-lasting pieces. It's important for me to keep all of my art supplies high quality because I could potentially sell these pieces to a collector, and if someone is spending their hard-earned money on my artwork, I want to make sure that the colors won't fade, that the pigments won't flake off, and that the artwork can endure through decades and decades. So yeah, just because I didn't spend a lot of money doesn't mean that I compromised the quality. I simply went bargain hunting, as I usually do, and limited the quantity of the art supplies. So yeah, I just wanted to show you guys that even if you're on a budget, you can still create pieces of artwork that you are proud of with a limited set of tools. Also, I was skimming through my comments on YouTube the other day, and I noticed a lot of people expressing frustration at the lack of, fancy art supplies. And I saw comments like, "Wow, I wish I had all those fancy colored pencils and all those expensive colors and markers. All I have is one pencil and one pen, LOL." Well, let me tell you, when I first started drawing, like when I was a kid, I was on the same page as all of you. I was using whatever pencils or pens my parents had left lying around. My mom was in graduate school at the time, so I used the back of her printed essays, like that she would print for class. I used the back of them to draw on, like the side with no text. So essentially I was drawing on printer paper with like scrap pencils and pens. I had no fancy art supplies. I didn't have a sketchbook even. And yeah, if you're still young and you don't have to worry about selling your artwork yet, or you don't have to worry about earning money or doing art as a career, and you're just creating art as a fun hobby, by all means continue to practice with whatever materials you have. Don't let the lack of fancy art supplies deter you. Your art supplies don't define your aptitude as an artist. Just because you don't have fancy, expensive art supplies doesn't mean you can't grow and improve and reach your full potential as an artist. And likewise, just because you have all the most expensive art supplies you could ever dream of, it doesn't mean you will magically turn into a better artist. Ultimately, it comes down to your diligence and the amount of passion you put into constantly practicing and improving your skills. And the materials don't really matter that much if you're just looking to practice or do art for fun. However, if you are thinking about perhaps selling your artwork one day, or just thinking about maybe doing art as a career, or you're a little bit more advanced and want to just level up, then I would recommend investing some money into better quality art supplies. And this video is a great example of how you can still create interesting and complete pieces of artwork that you can be proud of, that your collector can be proud of, without breaking your wallet. And I rarely buy any of my art supplies at full retail. Before I go to any art store in person or online, I will Google coupon codes. So if you just search something like Michael's coupon online, you can usually find like a 50% off of one item coupon. For your local art supply stores, try going there around the end of summer or early fall. They'll usually have a huge back to school sale that you can take advantage of. And these sales will often have like a 30% off or 20% off your entire purchase promotion. And also, lastly, don't fall into the trap of buying things in huge sets. The reality is, with sets, they seem like a great deal at first, but you end up not really using most of the colors. For example, when I bought my brush markers, I could have spent $200 on a set of all 96 colors, but that set would include like 8 different shades of gray and 6 different shades of brown that I will never even use. And that's just wasted money right there. So instead of buying like a set of 96 colors, I just bought maybe like even 20 to 30 individual colors that I handpicked for myself, that I know are common colors in the color palettes that I like to work with. Anyways, I hope that this video can give you guys some ideas on how to obtain artist grade art supplies on a budget without compromising the quality and durability of your pieces. Also, I was super satisfied with how the glittery wings came out on this drawing, so I have decided to make prints of this, and on each print I will be hand embellishing the wings with the same glitter that I used for the original. So if you're interested in getting a print of this, you can check out my website at happyd-artist.com. I am super excited to be sharing these with you guys. And as usual, thank you all so much for all of your support, and I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will catch you in my next video. Bye!